Up next, the Rockets taking on the Jazz. For the Houston Rockets, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Jazz, Rockets, coming right up. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And I just love the way the competition between these rookies has taken shape this year. Everybody wants to take home that Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, everybody wants to join the club. Come on, fellas, get in the club. But, yeah, it's been an especially intriguing race for that honor this season, and it's only going to get more so as we head into the stretch drive.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra-competitive, but he knows it's not about winning his individual matchup. He said, it's a 5-on-5 game, a team concept. That's always been my mindset. Obviously, I take pride in being the best defensive player in this league, but I play to win. That's my focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. O'Neal is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for Houston, they've got Victor Oladipo, Brown out there with Wood. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Wall in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Mitchell. That shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. Brown against O'Neal. Brown dishes to Oladipo. The pass to Cousins. Over Ingles. No good from Cousins. Mitchell outside to the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 40-point game against Portland.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Well, he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the three in transition.
Count that one.
And you see the confidence, even amongst the trees. Conley possesses a cool head.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Ingles against Brown. Back to Wall, just 5 on the clock. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Here's Oladipo after the basket by Utah. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Wood.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Wow, he's coming out with a lot of energy tonight. He's looking strong.
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range, so he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, GA. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set that's so much in demand.
Utah trailing here. Mitchell in the corner, fires the 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown the pass to Oladipo. That one goes in.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Wall. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Conley with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brown wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell against Oladipo. Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Conley against Wall. And he makes good on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jazz trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Wall. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Wood with the block. Poked loose. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Cousins with it. Now defended by Gobert. Cousins, no good. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now the dish to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
David Nwaba is checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Victor Oladipo. Then for the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for O'Neal, and it's Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. Wall passes to Cousins. Back to Wall. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded closer. The Jazz have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
A different look for Utah. George Niang, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now Gordon. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Puts it up from 12. And stolen by Favors. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. Porter kicks to Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I consider Gordon a crafty scorer. I mean, as he knows how to create opportunities all around the rim.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon.
Oh, he's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former 6th Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon. And here's Clarkson. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Inside. And that one's good by Favors.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Porter. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 6. For 3. Not going to go that time. And it's Houston the other way. Gordon for 3. Kept alive. Here's Tucker. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Here's Clarkson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rockets leading by 5. Gordon with it. The 9-foot shot. Jump shot is good.
It's showing how effective he can be. It's crucial that Gordon plays with confidence close to the bucket.
Niang passes to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. 1:25 left here in the first quarter. Rockets leading by 5. Now here's Porter. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rebounded by Tucker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Gordon kicks to Porter. 52 seconds left in the first. Doesn't go that time. Harrison scanning the floor. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Six to shoot. Rockets with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Ooh, that shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Gordon drops them both. Jazz trail by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson taking his time here. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And no good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action after this word. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, we got to be able to focus on us. Obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. We're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Porter is out there with Gordon. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Nwaba in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. 8-point game. He kicks it to Bogdanovic. Pass to Favors. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Nwaba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 10.
With the strength Tucker has, drawing contact means nothing to him. You can't rattle him. He's tough as nails.
Harrison passes to Bogdanovic. Favors dishes to Bogdanovic. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Porter. Rockets leading by 10. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against the Knicks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Wood, he's checked in for Houston. Victor Oladipo comes in for David Nwaba. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Outside, Porter. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul for the Rockets. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Sterling Brown comes in for Porter. And John Wall subbed in for Eric Gordon. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Royce O'Neal's checked in for George Niang. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovic. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Shaquille Harrison. Wall's shot is off. Jazz trail by 10. Feeds it to Mitchell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are uncovered.
For Utah, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Now, here's Oladipo. 26 points for him last game against Phoenix. Got a piece of it. Mitchell outside. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from O'Neal.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Cousins, the pass to Wall. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Wall's got his second bucket tonight.
And the vertical of Wall, he gets off the floor fast to collect second chance opportunities.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Kicks it to Mitchell. No good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
Shot clock at 2. They get it back. Cousins. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Now O'Neal. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Mitchell up top. Guarded by Oladipo. 5 on the clock. The drive by Mitchell. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Cousins.
And the defense of Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
O'Neal misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Wood with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jazz trail by 8. Outside Conley. Gobert finds Mitchell. The wide open look here for Ingles. Another miss by Utah.
Now, you don't see that very often. The wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
The Rockets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
One shot.
Jazz trail by 11. Right side, Conley. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. And the rejection by Cousins.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And checking out some numbers for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Here's Wood. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 9. And here is Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor. And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Lets it go from 11. Wall's shot is off.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the basket by Ingles.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Oladipo taking his time here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. So for the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cousins. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Sterling Brown. And a switcher also for Utah. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for O'Neal. Oladipo hits them both. Conley with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Ingles finds Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. Offensive rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Jazz have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Gordon's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Shaquille Harris comes in for Michael Conley.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Down low, here's Nwaba. Ready by Bogdanovich. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Harrison. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Mitchell. Over Gordon. But they'll get another chance. That one a little long.
You know what a kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Nwaba passes to Gordon. And it's Wall in the corner. Wood. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Wood's got 11 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Houston on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Cuts off the pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Harrison. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dishes it to Gobert. Here's Harrison. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Porter. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Harrison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Eric Gordon. For Utah, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. First one falls for him.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in. So he gets them both. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. Shoots. The Rockets with another miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Harrison. The teardrop falls in. Harrison's got 4 this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 9. And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And the Rockets with possession here. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Harrison, and it's blocked by Gordon. On the wing, Porter. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Harrison. Offensive rebound. Favors. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now Gordon. Can they get it? And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Rockets, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Rockets shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hey, right here.
And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomes the contact on every play.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And he knocks down the first one.
Give Wall credit. I mean, he's fought through the knee injuries, an elite difference maker out there on the floor.
O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Utah leading. Here's Conley, kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Left side, Brown. And the shot goes down. Brown's got 5 now.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wall, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A superb strength from the crafty guard. Wall's used to getting knocked around. He sticks with his shot.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And here is Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Outside Conley. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Oladipo outside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Oladipo. 8 points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
The first one falls. Oladipo hits them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Conley feeling it out. Passes to Mitchell from past the arc, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. A 2-point game. And Wall slams it home.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Wall. No good on the 3. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Brown missing. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Mitchell. Ingles against Wood. Here's Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wall against Conley. Wall, no luck. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Conley, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Houston.
I can't afford to be this aggressive with Conley. I mean, he's going to get this whistle a lot.
For Utah, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the toughness Conley provides, I mean, it can't be underrated. He's a guy his younger teammates, they really look up to.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Conley drops them both. Rockets trail by 4. All with it. He's got 10. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Conley finds Mitchell, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
One shot.
Rockets trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Maybe you should relax. Maybe you should relapse. Just kidding.
Here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Jazz second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Bounce pass Wood. Kicks the wall. And the pass to Tucker. Back to Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a six-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Here's Gordon. He's got 9. Tate, the pass to Wood. Houston moving it around. To the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
Houston making some changes. David Mwaba comes in for Christian Wood. And Porter subbed in for John Wall. And Utah also making a switch. Niang's checked in. Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. He kicks to Clarkson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
Gordon against Mitchell. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Eric Gordon. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Inside, and slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him, double-double now. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Mitchell. After Eric Gordon's miss, Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. The second effort, and Gobert with the lay-in. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Mitchell against Gordon. It's good. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
The strong upper body of Gordon, contact does not affect his shooting motion.
Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. And stolen by Gordon. And they pick up 2. Gordon's got 15 points.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Houston making a switch here. Woods checked in. Utah also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for George Niang. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. It tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Tate. He's covered by Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. Gobert with the block. Here's Harrison. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Clarkson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Passes it to Nwaba. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Porter against Clarkson. And the rejection by Favors. Here's Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Harrison. He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. He's a tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a switcher also for Utah. Ingles is checked in. Here's Gordon. Cousins trying to free himself up. Again, the miss by Gordon. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. They lead by 4. Porter against Clarkson. And the rejection by Cousins. Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Aston Waba kicks it out to Gordon. The pass to Cousins. 6 to shoot. Back to Gordon. Over Favors. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gordon's got 17 now.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins, skilled at spotting the open man.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The Jazz again can't hit it. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And the rejection by Favors. Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And that one, good. Clarkson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
Pass to Cousins. Over Favors. That misses off the backboard. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Christian Wood is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Brown. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Clarkson. Ingles up top. Shoots over Brown. Ingles can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 4. Passes it to Brown. Outside, Wall. Oladipo against Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the line for your Rockets, Victor Oladipo. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Utah leading by 3. Clarkson on the wing. To the inside. Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, man, he's not scared to go in amongst the trees. Conley's athleticism down inside helps draw the defense into him.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Rockets trail by 5. Wall passes to Oladipo. Here's Wood. Cousins dishes the Wall. Houston moving it around. Here's Wood. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his third assist on the night.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now here is Conley. It's good. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
Oladipo outside. Brown outside. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And so he hits both. And so here is Houston. They trail by 7. Wall against Conley. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. The offensive rebound. Wood with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Rockets trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. They get a hand on it. And Cousins kicks to Wood. Just 2 to shoot. The Second chance effort, and with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Cousins.
Such a massive guy. Cousins is a wrecking ball on the glass.
Now here is Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, man, the timing, the precision. Conley is ready to fire as soon as the ball hit his hands.
To the paint. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. O'Neal passes to Conley. Sweet little floater. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
It's Oladipo on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Jazz have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots. Utah the rebound.
Now that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Houston. 11-point game. And there's the pass to Wood. Wall looking it over. Pass to Oladipo. Up again. Over to the left wing. Brown outside. And the 3 ball is good.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Down low, here's Gobert, and the rejection by Cousins. 3 on 3. Pass to Oladipo. Good, and it's Cousins picking up the assist.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Jazz lead by 9.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Conley against Wall. The shot's good. Wall's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Conley. The 3. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Now the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Kicks it to O'Neal. Fires from deep. Drills the 3-pointer. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here's Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley against Wall. Now O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And Utah, another three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Jazz on D. Pass to Cousins. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 9. And now Utah, fast break. And it's good for 2. That's now 32 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's Cousins. The kick out to Wall. That one doesn't go. Good D by Mitchell. Utah's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Ball against Mitchell to stop the run. Another shot. He lays it in. Woods got 8 here in the quarter.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 11. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Utah.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Here's Cousins. Bucket is good.
Oh, not a lot you can do. Cousins is this dominant. He's imposing his will inside.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike, you guys really came on in the second half. What changed?
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out and were defensively focused, and guys were making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Well, defense is obviously your team's calling card. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.